What if I said that discipline isn't the problem? What I'm about to say may feel uncomfortable, not because it's extreme, but because it's honest. Most people think that they're struggling with discipline. They're not. They're struggling with what they love. Let me explain. Until that is addressed, no plan will ever work. In April, it will mark 25 years since I stepped into the fitness and nutrition world. Wow. It's crazy. I feel like an old man, but it's been a long time and lots of experiences. I've owned gyms. I have coached thousands of people at this point. I've walked with clients through progress, relapse, success, and frustration. I've also spent years as a clinical pastoral counselor, so I have seen this from both sides, the body and the heart. And after decades in the space, I can tell you with certainty, most health struggles are not willpower problems. They are misplaced trust in affections, aka idols of the heart. If you stay with me until the end of this video, I promise two things. First, you will understand why discipline alone has never produced lasting freedom around food. Second, you will walk away with a clear framework to begin changing this at the level of your heart, not just at a behavioral level. Let me raise the stakes even a little bit more here, because this is not just about food. It's about what you love and the affections that you have for those things. When food becomes your primary source of comfort, relief, or reward, it quietly replaces something else. It replaces presence, it replaces prayer, it replaces rest, it replaces trust. And over time, what starts as a coping mechanism becomes an identity. That's why people feel stuck for years, not weeks, years, and eventually frustration turns inward or upward. People stop questioning their habits, they start questioning themselves. And of course, they start questioning God. This is a dangerous place to live. Let me tell you what I see repeatedly. Some people come in motivated, they have a plan, they're ready, and for 2 weeks, maybe 3, everything looks great. They're disciplined, they follow the structure, they feel proud. Then life happens, right? Stress spikes, sleep drops, emotions rise, and suddenly food shows up again. Not because they forgot the plan, but because food has always been there, and it's the safest form of relief. Here's the insight most people miss. Food was never the problem. Food was the solution they found when nothing else felt available. That's why behavior change without heart change always fails. You're trying to remove someone's comfort without replacing it. Before I go any further, let me say this clearly. If you're listening and thinking, this feels familiar, you're not alone and you're not broken, but you do need help. If you want someone to walk you through this process and help you build structure that aligns with your faith, I'm offering a free strategy call. No pressure, no sales pitch, just clarity and next steps. The link is below. So here's the core truth. Behavior change without heart alignment produces temporary results. Super disappointing. Discipline without direction becomes punishment, but discipline rooted in stewardship becomes freedom. The Bible never calls us to punish our bodies. It calls us to steward them. That distinction changes absolutely everything. When food becomes your emotional regulator, discipline feels violent. When food becomes fuel again, discipline becomes natural. It feels natural to you. So the real question is not what plan should I follow? What coach should I hire? The real question is, what role does food play in my life? Now stay with me, because the next part is where most people get it wrong. I'm about to tell you to stop enjoying food. Totally kidding. You never want to do that. Food was meant to be enjoyed. You should enjoy food, but we want to do that with boundaries, right? And so I'm not about to give you a bunch of rules. I'd like to share a framework with you. You cannot change what you refuse to name, right? We need clarity. Ask yourself this honestly. When do I reach for food that my body does not actually need? In other words, when do I eat emotionally? Is it stress? Is it boredom? Is it loneliness? Is it reward? Is it even happiness? Awareness is not condemnation. It is information that brings clarity. You cannot remove a coping mechanism without replacing it. Food has been meeting a need. So what replaces it? Accountability, movement, prayer, habits, community, intrinsic goals. That's a good way to replace this. Replacement is not about perfection. It's about interruption. You need to interrupt that pattern that you have. This is where discipline belongs, not as punishment, but as guardrails. Boundaries and structure protect what matters. I want you to remember that. Sleep protects decision making, right? The more you sleep, the better rested you are, the better decisions you're going to be able to make. Movement protects emotional regulation. We get regulated when we're walking, when we're exercising. Planning protects consistency. You need a plan, you need structure. Stewardship creates space for the heart to heal, right? Your heart needs to heal, and the way to do that is through structure. Let me leave you with this. You do not need more discipline. All right, don't believe anyone that tells you you need more discipline, you need more self-control. You need deeper alignment. And that alignment starts with the heart. If you're ready to stop going in circles and start building something sustainable, schedule a free strategy call below. And before you go, do not miss this next video here. I hope you enjoyed this video. More importantly, I hope you put it into action. May the Lord bless you and keep you. I'll see you soon.